goodness. All right. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We got game number 111 here against the Boston Red Sox. 3-game series here at Kauffman Stadium. You can see Boston leads this season series 5-4. Got 3 games at home. Hey, Stratomatic Delaware. Yeah, some inside pitch. What up? Hey, what do you say? So we're going up against the dreaded Red Sox. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. So Wade Boggs at third, Marty Barrett DHing, Ellis Burks in center field, Danny Heap in left, Nick Esaski at first, Luis Rivera short, Jody Reed at second, Rich Gedman catching, and Randy Kitchener, the right fielder, pitching today for your Red Sox. Wes Gardner. For the Royals, they have a 60-50 record going into this game, exactly what they had in real life. Kurt Stillwell, shortstop, Kevin Steitzer third, George Brett at first, Danny Tartenbold at DH, Jim Eisenreich in right field, Pat Tabler in left field, Bob Boone the catcher, Frank White at second base, Gary Thurman in center field, and pitching today, Mark Gurbaza. Gurbaza's 11-6 with a 2.90 ERA, pitched 174 innings. Got up 185 hits, 140 strikeouts, 39 walks. So let's see how he can do against this dreaded Boston lineup. And away we go here from Kauffman Stadium. +1 on strikeouts, -1 on walks, -2 on home runs. Gurbaza versus Wade Boggs, lefty-righty matchup. 2-3, and we're going to start off with a walk. Isn't that great? Marty Barrett batting, excuse me, 231, the DH today. 4 and a 6, and no strikeouts. That's going to be a ground ball hit to Steitzer. Steitzer throws it over to White. White on to Barrett, and that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Clears the bases. That brings up Ellis Burks, the center fielder. Pitcher's best friend, that double play ball. 3-3, and this one's going to center field. That is going to fall in, and it's going to roll. Thurman takes it off the bounce. He loses it, and glove can't get it out. Rounding second, taking off for third. Ellis Burks, he's in there with the 2-out triple. And not only that, but throw on an error on top of that, as Thurman can't throw the ball in. And Ellis Burks has himself an inside the park home. Well, I guess it wouldn't technically be an inside the park home run because there was an error on the play, but he made it all the way around in one hit. That's pretty good. Thank you, Mr. Thurman. Well, Boston takes a 1-0 lead, 3-4, and Danny Heap, 42. That's going to be a pop-up to White. He comes into the interior grass and makes the play. So, unfortunately, the triple and error cost Kansas City. Wes Gardner against Kansas City is 1-1. He's pitched 6.51 ERA. He's pitched 8 1/3. Given up 11 hits, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks. Bottom of the first, KC down 1-0. Kurt Stillwell. And Stillwell is going to strike out on a curveball. Wes Gardner gets him. Kevin Steitzer, third baseman. And Steitzer, he goes down looking at 3 straight ones on the corner. The ump today has a very wide strike zone. George Brett 2-way here, 257 average. And Brett waits on one, foul tipped off. And this time he's going to line it right down to first base. Caught on the fly. And it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Wes Gardner. Go to the top of the second, Nick Esaski, first baseman. And great, a range play here. And that is going to be a single pass first, and thus George Brett can steal it away. He does with a beautiful backhand stab from his knees, flips it over to Gabaza, who's covering first. That's a 3-1 put out and a great diving stop to take away the single. Luis Rivera, shortstop. He's batting .250 against Kansas City. This time he hits a ground ball to Stillwell at short. Our defense today is a 2-2-4, 1-2-4-2. Terrible, terrible defense. Only good defenders are going to be Eisenreich in right field and White at second base. So hopefully, if we have any range plays, it's going to end up going there. Although Brett did make a awesome play. And even with the K+, which adds 10 to the rating, it's still not a strikeout of Jody Reed. 2 out here in the top of the second. He hits it down to Stillwell at short, and it is a 1-2-3 inning. So we're going to the bottom of the second. Boston up 1-0. Danny Tartanbull has himself a couple home runs against the in the last series against the Toronto Blue Jays. Tartanbull. And he's going to strike out. This is number 3 for Wes Garner already. Jim Eisenreich, 261. Good defender as we looked at. 6'6". And that's going to be an auto single for Jim Eisenreich. And Eisenreich, not the fleetest of, he is pretty fast on the bases. So they're going to put the runner in motion here with Pat Tabler. 281 average. Home run question mark just outside the zone, unfortunately, though. Although Pat Tabler doesn't hit home runs against righties. And 6-4. That's going to be ground ball to short. And even though the runner was in motion on the hit and run, it's still going to be 6-4-3 double play to end the second inning. Go to the top of 3, still 1-0 Boston. Rich Gedman, the lefty. 5 and a 4. It's going to be a pop up to White again. 1 away. Randy Kutcher, right fielder. And a range play at the ballpark. Awesome. And that's going to be the center field Thurman. Can't make it. It's going to fall in for a double. So what about double by Kitzer? Brings up Boggs, who walked his first time up. 5-4, and no home run check. Good. Against lefties, he doesn't give up very many, although Boggs doesn't hit very many either. But this time he does lace it into left field. 13, once again, it's going to be a triple, clearing the bases, and another run comes in. Wade Boggs with the triple. 2 triples out of their 3 hits. 2 of them have been triples so far. Marty Barrett, defense is going to play in with only 1 out. So if we have a range play, we are definitely in trouble. And this is going to be the shortstop and pass Stillwell. Couldn't get to that hard hit ball. Wade Boggs is going to score, and Boston takes a 3-0 lead. Ellis Burks hit that one of the other triples. And fly ball to right field, 2 away. Finally getting that second out, 3-6. And a 4-3, and that one's going into left field. 16 is a double. A double for Danny Heap, and coming to score all the way from first, Marty Barrett, as that one's way back in the corner. And it's 4-0 Boston. Nick Asaski here, 2-4. And that's going to be a single. In comes Danny Heap. And all the rolls are going Boston's way here. 5-0 Boston here in the top of the 3rd inning. Mark Urbaza not having a very good outing. Error check on a ground ball. This one's going to be in the left field, and that's going to do it. But 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the third, 5-0 Boston. Bob Boone due up, and Booney is going to swing at one here, and he's going to line that pretty high. Kitcher makes the catch in right field. Frank White, 245 average. And that was a home run check, but unfortunately, nice low number, just the wrong player up. As Frank White, we need only 1. Instead, he grounds it to short for the second out. And Gary Thurman, 5-4, and he's going to lace that a single past Rivera. And Rivera gets up, throws it. 1 base error, and getting all the way to second, Gary Thurman scampers to second on the overthrow. So 2-out error and a single puts the runner in scoring position for Kurt Stillwell, the shortstop. Startomatic says he's going to leave. He's going to crank out a game or two. Have a good night. All right, man, we'll see you. Maybe I'll be over on your channel if you're live streaming after I get done here. 4-1, that's going to be a fly ball, and that's going to do it. So 1 hit, 1 error, but still no runs. 5-0 Boston. Going to the top of the fourth, Jody Reed. And Reed, he's looking at a ground ball to White. White scoops it up, throws it to Brett. Rich Gedman, the catcher. 52, another error check. And that's going to be into left field, Pat Tabler. No error this time. So good catch there, and good defense by Pat Tabler. And Randy Kutcher, double his first time up. This time a ground ball, and it's a 1-2-3 inning, which is more like Mark Gabaza. Unfortunately, might have come a little bit too late. Let's see if the Kansas City Royals could once again rally. 6-2, ground ball back to the pitcher. Scoops it up and throws it to Sasky, 1 away. George Brett. And George is going to walk. So 1 out walk. Brings up Danny Dartenbull. A little bit of power behind him this last few games. This time a ground ball down to a first, and Asosky to Rivera, back to Asosky. That's going to be 3-6-3 double play, and that is the second or third double play that Boston's turned, and they come back out for the top of the fifth, up 5-0. Wade Boggs, and he's going to get a ground ball. Stillwell with a good backhand and knocks it down, picks it up, throws him out. Marty Barrett, 1 for 2. 6-5. And a 4-3. That's going to be a single past Steitzer in the hole. And a 1-out single. Ellis Burks, 1 for 2 with a triple. 5-5. Just missed a strikeout. Another single in the hole, right up the middle. And stopping at second this time is Marty Barrett. So we do try the pickoff attempt. It's a 5, no pickoff. Runners at first and second, still only 1 out. Turn that double play would be nice. 55 ground ball to short. Here's her shot. Nope, it's a 6, so the only play is at first. So 2 outs, runners in scoring position. Barrett takes his lead off third. 4-4, and striking out Nick Asosky. Shoot, keep things at least halfway reasonable. Boston 5, Kansas City nothing. Bottom of 5, Jim Eisenreich. And no auto single, unfortunately. And that's a ground ball. Good play by the pitcher. Snares that one as it hits his leg. Runs over, picks it up. Looks like Gardner will be okay and stay into pitch. Pat Tabler, left fielder. Ooh, no strikeout as the 20-sider saved us there. But he still hit a lazy fly ball to center field. 1 away. I'm sorry, 2 away. Bob Boone. And Booney strikes out. That is strikeout number 4 for Wes Gardner. We're to the top of the 6th. 5-0 Boston. Cabaza trying to make amends for that 3rd inning. But another single into center field. And that might be it for Mark Cabaza. Let's see what the lineups look like. All right, I guess they'll leave him in a little bit longer, if we can. Jody Reed 0 for 2. Uh-oh, range play. 51 to short, and Stillwell failed to make it. It's in there. Runners at first and second. No one out. And that's going to be it for Cabaza. They decided to pull him. Steve Farr is coming into pitch. Steve Farr, 1-3 with 3 saves, 3.62 ERA, 49 2/3, 72 hits, 39 strikeouts, 17 walks. Rich Gedman 0 for 2. No strikeout on the lefty, and a fly ball. Not deep enough to advance the runner, and that's 1 away. Randy Kutcher, 20 on the 20-sider again. 5-3. That's going to be a fly ball to right. Still no advancement. So 2 away. Wade Boggs, and is he hit? No, he's not. And a 24. That's going to be a single. And Luis Rivera is going to come in to score off the single by Wade Boggs. Barrett 2 for 3. Boston increases their lead to 6-0. Marty Barrett. And that is going to be a ground ball down to first. 1 run and 3 hits. No errors. Bottom of 6. Wes Gardner starting to run out of steam, but he's still got some strength to go. 5-2. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts so far. That's going to be a single into right field. Falls in front of Kutcher. Frank White with the leadoff single. Gary Thurman, the center fielder. And he walks. So little chink in the armor here. Just a little chink. They're going to have a meeting on the mound here. Talk about, are they going to try and get the runner at third? Are they going to give up that runner and try for a double play? Kurt Stillwell's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. They're going to leave Wes Gardner in. And, ooh, if he'd have walked him, that would have been it for him, though. 5-4, but that's even better. A single pass first. And he holds the runner. Frank White. Yep. So bases loaded. No one out. And the right-hander, Kevin Steitzer, comes up 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Come on, Steitz. They're going to leave the right-hander in because he doesn't hit very many home runs against righties. Much better against lefties. So they're going to leave the righty in. Wes Gardner, 3-5, and that's why he strikes him out. So 1 away. George Brett could make things interesting here, though. Lefty. A lefty for... Do they leave Wes Gardner? I think they're going to let Gardner pitch. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a auto single. I thought that was a home run, but George Brett is a lefty. That's right. But the single is going to score 2 runs off of George Brett's bat. And that's going to make things interesting here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is going to be it. They decided they've seen enough, and West Gardner is going to be done. Now, they're going to be bringing in I guess they're going to be bringing in Dennis Lamp. Dennis Lamp will come in. Touchdown Patriots, says Tribe Fan 879. Yep, so far, but the Orioles are fighting back here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 runs already in, still 2 runners on. 0 for 2. Danny Dartenbow could make things real interesting. Really interesting. Come on, Danny. And that's going to be ground ball down to third. It's hit in the hole. Double play is going to be second to first. It is going to be a 5-4-3 double play again. Good Lord. That must be our 4th double play we've hit into so far. God. Well, 2 runs and 3 hits. It's never over till the fat lady sings. She's warming up 6-2 Boston, but Ellis Burks 2 for 3 with a triple. 4-3 this time, goes down swinging. Foul tip into the mitt of Boone, and 1 away. Danny Heap 1 for 3 with a double. 5-4. Another error chance. Both teams have an error on the day. And Frank White, no error on the play, so Nick Asaski, first baseman, 1 for 3. That's going to be an auto single. 2A here in the top of the 7th. And back-to-back auto singles off the pitcher card. You got to love that. 2A, 2 on. Jody Reed up, 1 for 3. And a 5 and a 3 is going to be ground ball hit to White. White's going to tag the runner as he's running by. And that's going to do it for the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 6-2. Boston. Well, take me out to the ball game. Everyone singing, standing proud. Take me out to the ball game. Come on, Jimmy. Higgins, a good one. So Boston's defense, we haven't checked that so far, but a 2-5-4, pretty good. 5-2-2-3. So it just depends where you hit it. They got good defenders, and they got bad defenders. And they hit it to the pitcher. So he's a 3, so we got a 50-50. And this time, Lamp can't get it as the little nubber off the end of the bat goes by him. Rivera and Reed both charge it, but not in time as Jim Eisenreich hustles down the line with the leadoff single. That brings up Pat Tabler. I got to do the actual pitcher first, don't I? And Pat's waiting on a good pitch. Here it comes. And that's going to be a single, and advancing to third on the play is Eisenreich. And just like that, no one out, runners on the corners. Once again, Boston has a meeting on the mound. They're checked with the signs from the dugout. Looks like the outfield's shifting over, and the defense is going to play back and go for another double play. Why not? We've been hitting double plays all game. Might as well keep doing that. And here we got a stadium check, although this stadium card is not very good for hits. 4-4 because of such a big field. But it is deep enough. Burks moves to his left and takes a few steps back. He catches it, but coming in from third, Jim Eisenreich, hustling all the way. No throw in, cut off by Rivera at 6-3. No, we're not sacrificing with 1 out, down 3 runs. Frank White, you're going to have to earn your hit, buddy. Come on, Frank, you can do it. I know you can. And 4-5, that's going to be back to the pitcher. And that's going to be a 1-4-3 double play to end it. Damn. When we get done with this game, we're going to see how many ground ball double plays we hit into. But 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. It's not over yet, as Steve Farr is going to give way to Terry Leach. Leach comes in to face off against Rich Gedman. 4-5. Error to throw, possibly. That's going to be ground ball Brett, and no error on Brett as he flips it to Leach. 1 out. Here in the top of the 8th, it was 6-0 Boston. And 1 or 2 would have been an auto out, but it's not. 2-4 is going to be a double, so a double by Kutcher. That is his 2nd double of the game. Back up to Wade Boggs. 2 for 3 with a triple, a walk. Do we intentionally walk him and set up the double play is the question. They look into the sign from the dugout. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to intentionally walk Wade Boggs. And put in that, get him into a double play situation here. 6-3, top of 8, 2 on Marty Barrett, 2 for 4, and a right-hander. 2-5, that's going to be hit to center field. Nobody advances on the play, so 2 away. Ellis Burks is also 2 for 4 with a triple. We'd like to walk him as well, but unfortunately, stadium check. This might be good. 1-5, ground ball hit to short, and that's going to do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors as KC gets through that 8th inning. Dennis Lamp is going to give way to, we're in the 8th inning. He's going to set up with Rob Murphy here. Rob Murphy's coming in. Set up things here in the 8th for the 9th. Gary Thurman's due up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And wild pitch, we can, use that later on. And striking out Gary Thurman, 1 away. Kurt Stillwell, 1 for 3. Stillwell hit by pitch, nope. And a single past second as Reed can't reach that one. And that's going to go into right field for a 1-out single. Steitzer 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So Steitzer, huh? Who do we have that plays third base? Bill Pacoda. All right, we're going to let Steitzer bat and see if he can make up for his 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Steitzer, he's due for a good one. 4-5. Well, he found the only opening on Rob Murphy's card. Now he needs to find something on his card. That is going to be a fly ball into right field for the 2nd out. George Brett, 1 for 2 with the walk. 2 RBIs on his single, though. Let's see if George Brett can get some power behind something. 5-4. And he wants to launch one into right center field, and it's going. It's off the wall. Burks trying to trace it down, can't, and that one's going to go all the way in for a double. Coming in to score, Kurt Stillwell, and it's now 6-4. KC, Boston up ahead, and it's not over yet as a runner in scoring position for Danny Tarnable. 258 on the season, 0 for 3 on the day. But he used to, just a couple games ago, like literally like 6 games ago, he was at 6 home runs. So he's hit 4 home runs in the last 2 series. So he's starting to feel some power. Let's see if he can do something good here against Rob Murphy. 5-5 air on a ground ball. That would be awesome. Give us that air. 4-5. That's going to be a single pass short. Coming in to score is George Brett, and just like that, the Fighting Royals are coming back. They're only down 1 run. At one point in the 5th inning, it was 6-0 Boston. It's now 5-6 Eisenreich. He's 2 for 3. We scored a run. And they're going to leave Murphy in to face the lefty and see what he can do. And it might have been a good choice. No, the 20-sider says not this time. 6-1. And that's going to be a single into right field. And it's going to be a 5. The lead runner advances. So advancing is going to be Tartanbull as he beats the throw to third from Kitchener. And if the roll is less than or equal to the trailing runner, base runner, he advances. So Eisenreich advances to second on the throw, trying to nip off Danny Tartanbull at third. And we got us 1 hit away from a tie ball game here. Due up is Pat Tabler. So Pat Tabler, and they're going to be making a call to the pen, or I'm sorry, not probably be doing that as well. But they're going to be bringing in Willie Wilson, and it's probably because Rob Murphy's going to give way to Lee Smith, the closer. And so in retaliation for that, Pat Tabler is giving way to Willie Wilson. So Willie Wilson is going to come in and actually, crap. I hope it allows me to adjust this. I'll be mad if it doesn't. All right, back to the game. So 6-5 ball game. Those of you who tuned out earlier when it was 6-0 Boston and they were just cruising right along, you forget that actually Kansas City has had some very good comebacks in the last few games. And Willie Wilson is a switch hitter. That's why they brought him in. And they actually did this in real life. Wilson came in so I'm not just doing this willy-nilly. Get it? Willie Wilson, willy-nilly. So Tabler was replaced by Willie Wilson in the game. Again, because I only like to use the players that actually played in the game, if at all possible. Now the problem was with the pitching that Boston, they only pitched 3 players: Wes Gardner, Greg Harris, and Lee Smith in this game. Greg Harris isn't on or doesn't have a card or whatever. He's not in the system. So I had to put somebody else in there and then bring in the Lee Smith. So I can only do what I can do. Baseball demos, my friend. What's going on? You're missing a hell of a game. Boston crank out 1 run in the first, 5 runs in the 3rd inning, go up 6-0. And ever since then, the Fighting Royals have been slowly but surely whittling their way back. 1 run in the 5th, 1 run in the 6th, 2 runs in the 7th, 1 run in the 8th. And they now have the tying run 90 feet away, and the go-ahead run. And they just made the call to the pen. Lee Smith is coming in, and Willie Wilson is now taking over for Rob Murphy. I'm sorry, for Pat Tabler. So it's going to be, here it comes. This is the most important play. You made it just in time to see what happens. Lee Smith, righty, versus a switch hitting Willie Wilson. Bottom 8, 2 outs, and it's a range play. It's going to be a range play for Boston's defense. Can they make the play? 3-2 is going to be to Asaski. So it's a 1-2-3. He makes it. 4-5-6, and we got us a tie ball game. A 1-2-3. He makes it. 4-5-6. We got us a tie ball game. We're going to have us a tie ball game, and possibly no Eisenreich. He's coming all the way around in as the ball rolls into the corner. Kincher can't get it back in. And just like that, 2 RBI. Single by Willie Wilson, who pitch hit for Pat Tabler. And Kansas City's come all the way back from 6-0 down to take the lead 7-6 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. What a game this turned out to be. It was a snoozer for the first half. 1-5, an error on a ground ball possibly. Bob Boone, 1-4, and it's going to Rivera who bobbles it. It gets by him. It's a one-base error, and everyone's safe, and everything's coming unglued for Boston here. Whew, I cannot believe. Frank White, 1 for 3 on the day. Runners are first and second. Oh, they want the steal. They rolled the steal. I can't. Not in this position. 3, 4. Uh-oh. Oh, too bad he wasn't a lefty. That would have been a home run check, although it wouldn't have made the dice roll. But anyways, come on, Frankie. 1-5. Nope, that's going to do it. A fly ball to center field, not deep enough. A few steps from the warning track. Burks makes the catch. And yes, I know we need to. I need to put Willie Wilson into center field. All right. So what I have to see, I knew this is going to be a freaking problem now. So what they did in real life was they took Thurman and they moved him to. So what, in real life, what they ended up doing was they took Thurman and moved him from center field to right field. So if I take Thurman and I go right field, where's right field? There it is. And I say, Gary Thurman, you're now in right field. Will it? Oh, God, jeez, I don't think I can do this because I switched Eisenreich from right field to left field. They brought Wilson in to play center field, and they moved Thurman from center field to right field. So how in the hell I can't switch the right fielder to the left fielder, and I can't switch the left fielder. All right, so Wilson, I guess we're going to have to make amends for this. Thurman, center, Eisenreich in right. We'll just put Willie Wilson in left field. What's his stats in left field? No, I can't because he doesn't have any stats for left field. Of course he doesn't. So the only position is left field that's open. Eisenreich goes to left field. Can I move you to left field? Oh, no, I want Eisenreich in left field. Okay, good. So it made it, he goes to left. Then I can take right field, Gary Thurman, and put him in right field. And then okay, I can do this. I can do this. So Willie Wilson is then going to go to center field. Okay, we did it. I don't believe it. Somehow, some way, by the miracle of God, we got that. And we have us a 7-6 Kansas City lead. So maybe put Wilson in left, then come back and change them. All right, good idea. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the best way to do it without screwing it up. Inside pitch has a Um, and you get an error message once in a while when you mess around on that screen. I don't know what it is. So due up for Boston here in the top of the ninth. So Kansas City, they've already used extra. Okay. So they're gonna be bringing in Monty. I mean, Terry Leach has pitched an inning, so they're gonna be bringing in Monty. Now Monty didn't play in this game in a normal real life again, but in this situation, I don't see any way around it. We can't obviously play the exact same game they played in real life. So Monty's in. So they're going to leave Danny Heap 1 for 4 with a double. Top of 9, Casey 7-6, 2-5, and that's going to be a auto out here. Ground ball hit to Brett. Brett scoops it up, tosses it over to Montgomery, covering first. One away, Nick Isaski, 2 for 4 with a strikeout and a walk. You're not going to pull him. 1-3, and he goes down on the curveball. Fastball right down the middle, breaking slowly towards that outside corner. Isaski a little slow on that swing, and it gets by him. And Boston's down to their last out, and this will be a shock for the system if the O's can come, or if the Royals can come all the way back. 6-4 against the right-handed. He's 2 for 4 on the day, so it's not over. No, it's not, as he gets himself a single into center field. Rings up Jody Reed now. I love how sometimes life intimidates. No, it wasn't actually Jody Reed. It was Rich Gedman. Okay. All right. That was all right. So, anyways. Speed of Luis Rivera is a 5, so they're not obviously going to pinch run for him or anything. They did actually have a pinch runner come in, so if Luis Rivera was really slow, then I would have brought in the pinch runner. Obviously, it was for a different player, but baseball demos, are you running your game tonight at 8 o'clock? Is that true? If you are, let me know, and I can let everyone watching know. Jody Reed, 1 for 4, batting 600. In 10 games, he's had 35 at-bats. He's hit 12 runs, 8 RBIs, no home runs, no stolen bases, but he's batting 600. So Jody Reed, last hope for the Red Sox. Jeff Montgomery trying to have Kansas City. The crowd's on their feet. They're chanting, "Let's go Royals." Here comes the pitch. 0-2, and Montgomery winds up. He swings, and Jody Reed's out in front of that one's curveball. It falls in, and Kansas City defeats Boston 7-6. Kansas City wins. Kansas City wins. The full Monty, not sure. May just record and then upload it later. Wow, what a comeback. As you can see, Boston, well, let me save the stats before I do something crazy and click the wrong button. Boston, 1 run in the first, 4 runs in the third inning, 1 run in the sixth inning. It was 6-0 Boston, just cruising right along with that. No hits. No. They only had 1 hit up until the sixth inning. Boston's cruising right along. And then all of a sudden, 2 runs in the sixth, 1 run in the seventh, 4 runs in the eighth. The win goes to Terry Leach. He improves to 6-6. Lost to Rob Murphy, 0-1. Saved Jeff Montgomery. If we look at these game statistics, you're not going to believe what you see. Boston, they had 15 hits. They had 3 doubles, 2 triples. That's right, 3 doubles, 2 triples, only 2 walks, and only 4 strikeouts. You would think that's a pretty good stat line. 15 hits, 3 doubles and 2 triples. Oh, yeah, well, we definitely won this game, right? And they only hit into one double play. They did have 2 errors, both on Luis Rivera, the shortstop. Now, Kansas City, look at this tower. This is incredible. 12 hits. 12 hits. 1 double. No triples. No home runs. They had 2 walks, only 2 walks. They struck out 6 times. They hit into 4 double plays. Twice by Danny Tartanbull, once by Pat Tabler, once by Frank White. And to throw all that on there, they also had 1 error. If you would have seen just these statistics, I think you would say Boston won probably 8-1 or maybe 8-2 or something. Unbelievable. Mark Gubazza starts the pitching off, goes 5 innings, gives up 10 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Starting pitcher for Boston, Wes Gardner, 5 1/3, 5 hits, gave up 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Somehow, miraculously, the Royals end up winning this one. So, wow. All right, guys, I'm going to be out and about until 10, so we'll see y'all later. Tribe fan, thanks, Bunny. I appreciate you stopping in. I need to watch your demo on how to add logos and player photos to this game, says Baseball Demo. Yeah, I did a video. It's been a long time ago. It's not too hard. You just got to find the right folder and then put the photos and stuff in there. I didn't do it for every team, but I think I did it for Boston. I know I did it for Kansas City. And if we go to the play-by-play, or the game stats, no, that's that. The play-by-play, yeah, that top of the 5th inning was just, or top of the 6th inning. Yeah, it was wow. I can't believe without no home runs, neither team hit a home run. I'm amazed. It's good. It was good. Kansas City improves to 61-50. I was going to do another one, but I don't know if anybody else is running something tonight, so I probably just I guess hold off on that and just end the live stream a little early, and then watch and see if anybody's running anything. If not, then I'll be on later. If you guys are running something, I'll probably come watch. So Baseball Demos, you can check out his channel. He might be running something tonight. We need to get him motivated to get something done. Baseball Demos, you need to do it. Live stream, 8 o'clock on his channel here on YouTube. Baseball Demos. Go and check it out. Sox and Jays at 8. There you go. He's in. Sox and Jays at 8 o'clock. Go to Baseball Demo on YouTube, check out his links and watch his videos, but he'll have a live stream starting here in about 40 minutes. So we'll be looking forward to that. Signing off here from Kauffman Stadium, your final stat line, Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. The Kansas City Royals, 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Kansas City improves to 61-50, and the season series between Boston and Kansas City is split 5 games apiece. 2 more games left to come up. Games 112 and 113. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.